Hello friends, welcome to your own channel, Noiseless Investment. Here we try to decode a company based on the fundamentals and get to know if the company is worth our investment or not. Today we are going to do a fundamental analysis of Tinplate. Please note I am not a SEBI registered advisor and these are my personal views and this video is for the educational purposes only. So today we are going to do a fundamental analysis of Tinplate. This is the website of Tinplate. You can go through this and get to know more about this company. Now let's move on to the screener and check. So the current market price of the stock is 322 and it was down by 0.21%. Now if we look into the current market cap of this company, so it is 3,405 crores. The stock PE is 25.3 and the industry PE is 26. So it is cheaper than the industry PE somewhat. If you look into the ROCE, it oscillates between 15.8 till 26.4. If we look into the ROE, it is between 11.1 and 19.3. So, and if you look into the dividend yield, it is 1.23%, which is good. If you look into the debt on the company is absolutely debt free. If you look into the interest coverage ratio, it is 15.9. If you look into the current ratio, it is 1.96, which is good about this company. Now, if you look into the promoters holding, they are holding 75% in this company. The FIIs, they are holding 2%. And the DIIs holding is 0.01%. If we look into the change in promoters holding, so they have neither increased or decreased their shares in this company. And if we look into the changes in FIIs, so FIIs, they have decreased their holding by 0.26%. If we look into the changes in the DIIs holding, they have increased it by 0.01%. The sales growth is in negative territory. The profit growth is in negative territory. If we look into the EPS, it is 13.6. If we look into the operating profit margin, it is 5.41 and earlier the operating profit margin in the previous quarter was 5.49. The operating profit last year was 5.41 only. Now if we look into the PEG ratio, it is 1.94, so this leaves the company with little chances of growth. Now if we look into the Altman Z score, it is 6.45. If we look into the ROIC, it is 13.1. The Piotrowski score is 6, which specifies the average financials. Now if we look into the return over 1 month, it is 2.23. The return over 1 week is minus 4.20 and the return over 1 day is minus 0.21. Now let's move on to the beta for Tinplate and get to know what exactly is the beta. So the beta is 1.05. So it moves ahead of the market by 0.05%. If we look into the stock score for Tinplate, then it is scoring 10 out of 10. Fundamentally, this company seems to be good. The earning is not there. Fundamentals is 9, relative valuation is 8, risk is 9, price momentum is 7. If we look into the chart structure of Tinplate, then we get to know. So there was a gap that was created earlier and this gap has been filled. The gap has been filled over here and right now it is today a green candle was formed here. However, the volume is not there. The volume is lesser than the average volume. So nothing can be said about this stock as of now. If we look into the fair values of Tinplate, then it is coming out to be 427 rupees. So there is a potential upside of 31.5%. The uncertainty is low. The spread can be between 213 and 602. So these are the pros and cons of this company. You can go through this and get to know more about it. If you look into the VNSM score, it is minus 3.26, which specifies that the company is not a potential earning manipulator. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. And if in case you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get the useful information on a regular basis. Thank you for now. Have a nice day.